We're drinking a bunch of French wine today. Welcome back to Drinking It In. I'm your host, Chris Cassara. We are here to help you know more and drink better, and today we are drinking some white wine from France. And this is from, we have a bottle from Bordeaux and a bottle from the Loire Valley. And while it looks like I may have already sampled quite a bit of this, it's a little deceiving because I'm in the process of making a chicken fricassee that uses some white wine, and I spilled an entire glass right on this table yesterday as I was sampling the wine. So I've had a glass of each. I'm filming this on day 2, so we'll see how these wines have fared. So wine on your right is a 2020 Coteau de Genois. This is from Domaine Chauveau. And so the Coteau de Genois is an appellation in the Loire Valley. So this wine is 100% Sauvignon Blanc. Okay, and this has it's the Silex. So Silex is I don't know if it's French for silica or flint, but that's the term that they use that describes the soil that these grapes are grown on. Or grown in, excuse me. This guy is the Vieux Chateau Le Mont. This is 2020 as well, I thought. Yeah, 2020. This is a white Bordeaux. Not easy to find the composition of this wine online. I did see 40% semillon, 40% Sauvignon Blanc, and 20% of something else, which is escaping me. I'll put it down here. When I tasted this wine, I was surprised at that mix, but let's go with it and assume that's correct. I am going to start here. Now, even though it's kind of getting cold out and it's the fall, I was in a white wine mood and I needed it for cooking, so I was like, you know what? Let me open both. They're both from France. Both came from Last Bottle Wines. Let's see what we get. So. Again, 100% Sauvignon Blanc, and this one, light, refreshing, citrusy, grassy, grapefruity. Those are typical Sauvignon Blanc characteristics. Let's see what this one is like. So it's a little soft. So sometimes Sauvignon Blanc, when you get your nose in the glass, it can be sharp. And the grapefruitiness or the cat pee, the cut grass can really shoot through your nose. This one, while there is quite a bit of grapefruit in here, it's a soft grapefruit. I'm getting a little bit of almost like a marshmallow, like a campfire marshmallow, those big fat ones. There's probably some other citrus notes in here, so it's not just grapefruit. I'm getting a little orange. There might be a little bit of a lemon or a lime. So very citrusy, a little sugary marshmallow deliciousness. Let's see what it tastes like. Okay, so this one is much better on day 2. It really calmed down. Yesterday, it was searing, like the acidity and the wine just was like, it was almost harsh, right? This is mellowed out. This is much easier to drink. This is actually really good. It's loaded with citrus. It's more of an orange tangerine note on the palate, which is very nice. I don't get necessarily any of the flinty notes, like any of that's that touch of smoke. A little bit of that clay type of aroma or taste. There might be a little thyme in this from an herb perspective, but it's a pretty damn good wine, actually. So if you happen to see this, or even just maybe get any wines from this appellation, maybe don't be rushing into it. Give it a little time to breathe. Maybe even decant it. I might actually try that next time with some of these Loire Valley Sauvignon Blancs. But good work. Again, both of these I think were right around the $10 mark on Last Bottle Wines, and that's why I think some of certainly their marathon sales, they yield really good values like this. I wasn't looking forward to drinking that today after I had it yesterday, but today I am. All right, so this guy, again, white Bordeaux, one of my absolute favorite white wines in the world, right? Or just white wine categories. The combination of Sauvignon Blanc and Semillon, they really balance each other out nice. So you still get that punchiness of Sauvignon Blanc, but the Semillon gives it a little weight. It gives it not a wax, more of like a waxy texture, waxy/oily texture. So it has so it really sits on your palate nicely, and it just it's almost like if you don't love Sauvignon Blanc, but you really love Chardonnay, it's almost, halfway, or a lot of them are halfway, right? They're bigger than Sauvignon Blanc, but they have really nice aromas. So this one's almost a little nutty. Definitely, loaded with citrus, no doubt. So yeah, almost like, let's call it almond, lemons, limes. You could make the argument that there's like an apple or a pear in there. Let's see what it tastes like. So I made the argument. You can make the argument that there's some pear. This is heavily pear on the palate. I really enjoy pears, so this wine is definitely for me. Fairly decent finish as far as length. It's still going. It's, I said that this wine is definitely heavier from a weight perspective, but it's not overbearing. It's not cloying. It's really well balanced. And again, when you can get wines like these for like $10, you even get a wine like this for $15. It's really you're really gonna enjoy it. Something like this, you're roasting a chicken on a nice cool day like this, that'll work. Even some pork loin. Naturally, you want to save this guy for fish. Sushi. You're always getting some sushi, taking some sushi. Boom. So I'll be honest, this episode turned out a lot better than I thought, because I previewed both of these last night, and I was somewhat underwhelmed by both of them. But they both benefited from air, another 24 hours of air. So continue experimenting with the time that you take with a bottle after you open it. I hope everyone out there is doing well. Thanksgiving's coming up. If I don't film another video before, I'll have one more posted before Thanksgiving. I need to go get a bottle of Beaujolais and do a proper Thanksgiving wine pairing video, because you should be drinking Grand Cru Beaujolais this Thanksgiving. Sorry. Thank you for joining. I hope you like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button. Put on the bell. Get reminders when I post the videos, and I will see you soon. Cheers.